My name is Meredith Massey. I graduated from Tulane's Historic Preservation Program in 2015. I am currently the Certified Local Government Coordinator for the state of Mississippi. I work in the State Historic Preservation Office, and I provide technical assistance to communities around the state that want to develop preservation programming at the local level. I've always had an interest in history. I grew up in an old house, and I think that to a certain extent I've always been drawn to older buildings, but never really knew how to apply that in kind of a real career or out in the field. And I think that Tulane has been able to help me with that path forward. Even though I had 4 years experience and an undergraduate degree in preservation, I didn't really know how to focus that in terms of a career. And Tulane's Historic Preservation Program really helped me do that. They allowed you a lot of freedom in some of your studies. We were able to go out in the field a lot and actually apply what we were learning, which was something that was really interesting. When it comes to documenting and really taking in the buildings that you're learning about, it's really valuable to actually see those and learn in person. A lot more so than just sitting in a classroom, and I think that's something that's really great about the Tulane program, is they want you to be kind of immersed into preservation as a lifestyle and all the different ways and paths that it can take you on, and I think that they did a great job. You can't really experience architecture like you can in New Orleans. It's such a melting pot of cultures and so many architectural styles, and there's really no other place like it to me in the country that you can actually learn about preservation and actually live in it as well. I think one of the most useful things about my time in the preservation program at Tulane was several classes really kind of focused on practical things that were going to help you in your career, like writing a National Register nomination as a draft, just to understand what that process is like. We were also tasked with creating historic structures reports, and that was something that was really useful, I think, in the workforce, and something that I actually have carried over into my career working for a state historic preservation office. One of the first things that I did when I was hired was write a National Register nomination, and I actually was able to use an experience that I had from Tulane to help me in that process. I had several classes that really emphasized how important doing research was when it comes to preservation. A lot of it is field work and getting out and observing things in person, but you do need to then be able to use those skills and actually do the research that goes along with those properties, and that's something that was really useful and very much emphasized at Tulane, and I still use those skills today.